All right, everyone, let's get it started. Bastiodon versus Galarian Stunfisk, which means we immediately switch to Victreebel. Now, you're going to see as we switch to Victreebel, they are going to go ahead and switch to Tropius. No problem, because we got a few extra attacks in at the start. You know what that means? It means a Sludge Bomb. So they're going to try to farm us down with their fast, but at the very, very end, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get off that Sludge Bomb. And guess what? It's going to be a wonderful, beautiful nuke. There it goes. Tropius is down, and they're going to have to bring back out Galarian Stunfisk. There it is. They kill our Victreebel, and Medicham's coming in. From this point on, it's pretty much as soon as that Tropius got nuked, it was really over. There's not a whole lot they can do. The only, I guess, difference would be if they had a Medicham in the back. That's why I went ahead and I shielded this attack. But for the most part, anything else in the back is in trouble. I went ahead and I let this attack actually hit me. Didn't really, yeah. It was a rock slide, and so they are bringing in, yeah, not much they can do at this point. This was a great, great battle. It's one of those events where, you know, you just get so excited. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to show everybody, because when you have that, your Victreebel and you throw that Sludge Bomb, it is amazing, and it is just one other reason why Sludge Bomb is so important to have. You have to have it because you have to be able to let Victreebel nuke stuff. And so many flying types will just farm down Victreebel because they think it's not a threat, it can't do anything. But with Sludge Bomb, it becomes a huge threat, especially if you're Tropius or Altaria, even Mandibuzz. So yeah. That's it. Now let's continue on. The next two are two sets from today. I filmed one earlier and one later. And yeah, it took us to the top 500, which was nice. So yeah, I actually switched to Medicham on this one. They go ahead and they switched to, obviously to Registeel, which I think, I'm not really sure why they did that. I think they thought I was going to switch to something else. They weren't expecting Medicham. But hey, it worked out in our favor. Just keep farming it down, hitting that power-up punch. And boom, it's down. Zoomerell's back in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Psychic. Them not shielding here was actually fairly surprising. I was expecting the shield. Ice Punch action. Now, we know they don't have Hydro Cannon, so we can switch. That's why I swapped in Bastiodon. They bring out their Galarian Stunfisk, so we bring out our Victreebel. Rock Slide. Going to use a little bit of a Leaf Tornado. Use our last shield here. I'm going to throw one more Rock Slide. It's not going to do very much damage. And it's over. All right, and I want to thank everybody as Great League winds down for the season. You guys have been awesome, asking amazing questions. So thank you all so much. It's been great. On to the next battle. Okay, this is a weird one that we'll see every once in a while. Went ahead, swapped in Medicham. Not going to shield here. Going to let it just hit me. Charged up my Psychic. Going to use a power-up punch to get that bait in. Go ahead, shield this one. No problem. Going to go ahead and use another power-up punch. They swapped in Lickitung, which is totally fine. They caught that one, but it worked out in our favor. Just going to keep using power-up punch against Lickitung, farm it down a little bit. Bastiodon is coming in, and we are not going to use a charge move. We are just going to farm that guy down and, yeah, store up that energy. Lickitung, if I'm Bastiodon, unless it's at the very start, I really don't like to use charge moves against Lickitung. All right, they're bringing in Gunfisk, so we're bringing in Victreebel. No sweat. Get that Leaf Tornado off, and they didn't shield, which was extremely weird. Don't know why. Don't really know what they were thinking on that one, but hey, it worked in our favor. Also, as a reminder, please, if you're brand new to the channel, go ahead, check out the old content, and please make sure to like and subscribe. All right, next battle. Really good lead for us. This puts us in a great position. They switch to Sableye, and when they switch to Sableye, we switch to Victreebel. Use that shield, but do not use a charged move, because you're not going to need to. They actually bring out Trevenant, which is weird. I was expecting them to bring out, you know, the Ninetales, but they didn't. Totally fine. Here comes Bastiodon. Go ahead. Not going to shield this one. No reason to. Going to use a Stone Edge just because. Why not? They're almost dead. They shield that. Use their last shield. Now they are in trouble. Medicham is coming out. I let that hit me just because there was no reason for me to shield it. Because now I just use a Psychic because they're out of shields. Well, at first I shield this one and then I use a Psychic. I don't know why they continued the battle because, you know, they knew I had a shield, but hey, maybe they were just testing something. All right, and we win. All right, on to the next battle. Let's do it. And this is our Cough Egregious. We actually win this one. Weak connection and all. Now with Cough Egregious, Runerigus. With Runerigus, I always mix that up. With Runerigus, you want to use Flamethrower at the start, and then I switch to Victreebel to get that couple of chunks off, because it is super effective against Runerigus. They're going to switch to Bastiodon. Go ahead, get that Leaf Tornado off. Don't get the attack fall, but that's okay, no problem. Bring in Bastiodon, and I'm just going to farm. This is their Bastiodon down. Comes another Flamethrower, no problem whatsoever. Just keep on farming. They are bringing in a quick switch to Runerigus, which was kind of a mistake. So they switched to, they actually have, which is really, really surprising here, Lapras, Shadow Lapras. Use their last shield. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use my last shield here. Get that power-up punch off as soon as he's done. No, I'm sorry, I don't get the power-up punch off. I use it here because we need to kill that Bastiodon. Use their last shield, and it's done. It's over. Had he killed my Medicham, I just would have used my Bastiodon to finish it off. No problem. So yeah, it's been a great, great day. This whole segment was filmed yesterday and last night. I haven't actually filmed my attacks from today, but I will do that after this. So here we go. This one I actually lose. It's a tough one. As you'll see in the next set, I do win a Registeel lead. This one though, Registeel leads are tough because you don't want to switch to Medicham. We have to switch to Victreebel. About 50% of the time, your opponent will switch because they think something's kind of fishy, and they just switch. People will naturally just switch out of habit. even if you bring something that is weak to them in, you'll just naturally switch on instinct. But yeah, with this one, even if they leave Registeel in, you can still do a lot of damage. With 2 shields, you can actually beat Registeel, depending on if you do get that attack break or not. But with this one, we just got unlucky. It happens. But hey, we had a great set. It was 4-1, which isn't too shabby. Bringing in Registeel. Tried to get that last attack off, but just couldn't do it. Yeah, at this point it's really over. I'm not sure why I kept attacking. I think I was trying to figure something out. I was trying to test something. But yeah, all right, let's go on to our last set of the day. This one was filmed at night. And here we go. This was, of the 5 battles, I lost this one. It was a Nidoqueen lead. Just couldn't make it go for me. It was the only loss of this set, like I said. But yeah, Nidoqueen leads, I actually have about a 60% win rate against them. They can be tough. It depends what they have in the back. If they have something weird that I'm not really used to, then I'll lose. But for the most part, it usually goes fairly well. This one, though, didn't, but no worries. Went ahead and I farmed Altaria down. They brought in Azumarill. Trying to bait that. And it works. They're throwing another poison thing. And then go ahead and then use that psychic. And bring in, and then that's my quit. All right. Good effort indeed. We tried. So the next 4, we're going to go ahead and we're going to win. And this is that other Registeel lead I was talking about. Immediately switch to Victreebel. They leave Registeel in. Gonna shield this first attack, no problem. It drops my attack, but then we're gonna return the favor, use a Leaf Tornado, and it goes ahead and it drops their attack as well, which is great news. I let it hit us, but it doesn't. It doesn't drop our attack, which is really lucky for us because it's about 65% chance to drop attack. So I shield this one, which is going to force them to switch. It's basically going to make it so I have the lead once again, obviously, even if they switched out. So yeah, now I have the lead. They have an Altaria. None of us have any shields left. They switch to Swampert. No problem, especially since it's not a Shadow Swampert. That means that our Medicham can tank 2 Hydro Cannons. As long as your Medicham is XL, I should say. So here comes the Psychic. No problem. And now it's over. So yeah, that's a great example of how Victreebel can beat Registeel. For some reason, my game was acting weird. It just wouldn't go to that. Whenever I go to the battle screen, it freezes on me. And it happens every once in a while after battles. You have to restart, just keep restarting the game until it finally gives it to me. There we go. All right, Medicham lead. So we're switching to Victreebel. Go ahead, shield this attack. All right, now it's Lickitung. If you guys have seen some of my previous videos, you know this team. It is a very popular team, and luckily we know how to beat it. So go ahead, let this one hit us. Victreebel is done. Now we're going to bring in we're going to bring in Bastiodon, I apologize. Bring in Bastiodon, Farm that Lickitung down. Do not use a charged move. That Lickitung is severely weakened, and that coupled with the fact that it doesn't get stabbed for its leaf attack means that we are in good news. So Power Whip isn't going to do very much damage at all. No worries. They get one last ditch effort with a body slam. We're going to use a Flamethrower here. Then we're going to use another Flamethrower. 2 Flamethrowers against Medicham that's been weakened. We're going to bring in Medicham of our own. They're bringing in Alolan Ninetales, not Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales. Power Up Punch. And we're going to charge it up, and we're going to get a Psychic off. And it's over here. Perfect, another win. That team, like I said, super popular. We've all seen it quite a bit by now, and we know how to beat it, which is great news. Yeah, and remember guys, this is all in 2x speed, so yeah, it takes a while. Once you get to the top 500 to find a match, definitely takes a little bit. All right, they are switching out to Azumarill, so that means we're bringing in Victreebel. Remember, use that shield. Do not use a charged move. We're going to save that Sludge Bomb for Alolan Ninetales. Boom, it is gone, and then they are bringing in Medicham. No worries. I showed this attack because I wanted the battle to be over. It uses a power-up punch, no problem. It's going to use, I believe, one last power-up punch. And then it will use a Psychic on me, but it just, there's nothing it can do at this point. The battle's over. This was the last one. I had to cut it because it actually took me about, I think it was 17 minutes to find a battle this time around, and I didn't want to have that just eating up, time and whatnot. But yeah, this one, fairly straightforward, not a whole lot of problem. Had a horrible lag there. Burning the clock, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our Flamethrower against this Medicham, and then we're going to switch in Medicham of our own. Taria is coming in, going to use Psychic. There it is. They stop attacking so that we can kill their Altaria, so that Bastiodon can't come in and farm it down, which is totally fine. No worries. Because we have our friend Victreebel. Victreebel comes in, they're going to use a power-up punch here. And the battle is over. We won. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.